coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup. As it were the Baltimore Ravens and themselves. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
13, sit hot.
Now the first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Sit hot.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
3rd and 1.
Call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up a 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They go play action with Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he's up in it after a gain of 4, up to the 25-yard line.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Jackson. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
180.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. With veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Jackson. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Kyle Van Noy. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
3rd and long.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. Jackson going to keep it. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on fourth.
Brings up fourth down.
180. Finish it.
From the gun, Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. They'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So the completion good for 6 yards. And they're going to face a 3rd down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's 3rd and 6. Now it's Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, come on.
Oh, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Hey, Ozzie. Sit hot. Ready. Ready, shot. Hey, report. Sit hot.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
2nd down and 8. Inside handoff, Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
180. Sit hot. 180. Middle. Go. Cut.
On 3rd down, Henry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. First down carry for Henry. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 65 yards. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson. And really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy is simply sensational.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game,
and they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 50 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, the risk-reward and him...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Henry up the middle. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense on third down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Running from the gun with Henry. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
Running left, it's Henry. And he's got room. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They go play action now. Jackson. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Luke now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Ozzie, sit up. 180. Go ahead.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Jackson now. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Throwing is Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw again is Jackson. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else that makes a dramatic play.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. The handoff running left, Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. He may go. And he takes it in for the score.